Let me tell you a story that might sound eerily familiar. It starts with a handful of nuts, a little evening snack, maybe something you toss in your oatmeal, maybe something your grandkids munch on while watching cartoons. Harmless, right? Now imagine this. That innocent-looking bowl of trail mix is actually accelerating your aging, elevating your blood pressure, triggering silent inflammation, and even damaging your memory. And you have no clue it's happening. It's not science fiction. It's science fact. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on the 4 best and 4 worst nuts for people over 65. This is not your average eat this, not that list. This is a deep dive into the biology of aging and how something as simple as a nut can either support your longevity or quietly destroy it. So stick with me until the end, because I'm not just going to reveal the one nut you need to stop eating today. I'm going to arm you with practical strategies, insider nutritional science, and the truth that even most doctors never bring up in clinic visits. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. What's one nut you eat regularly? And did you ever suspect it might be hurting more than helping? Why the wrong nuts can hurt seniors more than anyone else. As we age, our bodies change, and not always in obvious ways. Our metabolism slows, our digestive system becomes less efficient, our arteries stiffen, our immune system becomes more reactive, our cognitive defenses weaken. That means the very same snack that worked for you in your 40s could now be fueling inflammation, contributing to arterial plaque, or interfering with medications in your 70s. One study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that eating the wrong types of nuts could raise the risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 48%, especially in older adults. And here's the kicker. Many of the so-called healthy nuts are among the worst culprits. Let's begin with the nuts you should be eating. The 4 best nuts for seniors after 65. 1. Brazil nuts, the unsung hero of thyroid health. These rich, creamy nuts are more than just tasty. They're loaded with selenium, a critical mineral for people over 65. Just one Brazil nut provides over 130% of your daily selenium needs. Selenium plays a key role in activating thyroid hormones, which regulate metabolism, energy, and mood. Protecting the brain thanks to antioxidant enzymes that prevent cell damage. Maintaining nerve insulation, myelin, helping preserve reaction time and cognition. Studies show that selenium deficiencies are common in older adults and are often misdiagnosed as depression, fatigue, or even Alzheimer's. Bonus: Brazil nuts may slow telomere shortening, a marker of cellular aging. Pro tip: only eat 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day. More isn't better. Excess selenium can be toxic. Buy them in the shell, store them in the fridge to preserve nutrients, and chew thoroughly. 2. Walnuts, the brain's best friend. Ever notice how a walnut looks like a brain? That's no coincidence. Walnuts are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that's essential for brain health and anti-inflammatory support. In one study, seniors who ate 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in processing speed, memory, and cognitive flexibility. But that's just the beginning. Walnuts also contain melatonin, helps regulate sleep. Arginine supports blood vessel flexibility. Polyphenols reduce oxidative stress and may protect against Alzheimer's. Pro tip: eat 7 to 9 walnut halves per day, preferably raw. Store in the fridge to avoid rancidity. Don't let the slight bitterness scare you. That's a sign of potent antioxidants doing their job. 3. Almonds, a bone-saving powerhouse. If there's one nut every senior should be eating daily, it's almonds. Why? Because as we age, our bones lose density. In fact, after 65, your risk of hip fracture skyrockets and healing becomes harder. Almonds are loaded with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin E, which strengthen bones, support nerve health, improve heart function, combat constipation. Just 1/4 cup of almonds provides 97 milligrams of calcium and 3.5 grams of fiber, two nutrients many older adults lack. Magnesium also plays a critical role in helping calcium reach your bones instead of hardening your arteries. Pro tip: choose almonds with the skin on. The flavonoids in the skin combined with vitamin E create a synergistic antioxidant effect. Eat 15 to 20 almonds a day, raw or dry, roasted, no salt or oil. 4. Pistachios, the blood pressure balancer. They're fun to eat, pretty to look at, and surprisingly powerful for heart and eye health. Pistachios are high in potassium, 285 milligrams per ounce, low in sodium, rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, which help protect against macular degeneration, the #1 cause of vision loss after 60. They also support blood sugar control, 3 grams of fiber per ounce. Satiety, you naturally eat slower due to shelling. Cognitive stimulation, shelling helps fine motor skills and mindful eating. A study in the International Journal of Obesity even found that the visual cue of empty shells helped people reduce overeating. Pro tip: aim for 49 pistachios per day, 1 ounce. Buy them unsalted and partially open for ease if you have arthritis. The 4 worst nuts for seniors after 65 and what makes them dangerous. 1. Peanuts, the mold magnet in disguise. Peanuts are technically legumes, not true nuts, and they come with major red flags. Why they're dangerous: prone to aflatoxins, mold toxins linked to liver damage and cancer. High in omega-6 fats, which promote inflammation and worsen joint pain. Contain vitamin K, which can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. Often roasted with hydrogenated oils, salt, or sugar, making them a cardiovascular bomb. Worse yet, dry roasting at high temperatures creates acrylamides, compounds linked to neurodegenerative conditions. Pro tip: if you love peanut butter, switch to almond or walnut butter, unsweetened. And never store peanuts in warm, humid environments. 2. Cashews, the blood sugar spiker. They look harmless. They're creamy and satisfying. But for seniors, cashews can be deceiving. Why you should limit them: very high in carbs, 9 grams per ounce, with low fiber. High glycemic load causes blood sugar spikes, a concern for 70% of seniors who are diabetic or pre-diabetic. Contain oxalates, which block calcium absorption and raise kidney stone risk. Processed with heat to remove toxic urushiol, same compound in poison ivy, which damages nutrients. They also contain enzyme inhibitors, making it harder to digest protein, something seniors already struggle with. Pro tip: if you still enjoy cashews, limit to 5 to 7 per snack and pair them with fiber-rich foods like leafy greens or berries. 3. Macadamia nuts, calorie bomb in a pretty shell. Macadamias are delicious, but they come at a price, and not just in dollars. What makes them risky? Most calorie-dense nut, 200 plus calories per ounce, extremely high in fat, 22 grams per ounce, including saturated fat, 3 grams. Difficult to digest, especially for those with gallbladder issues. Hard texture can damage weak or prosthetic teeth. Often roasted with damaged oils and salt. Plus, their buttery flavor makes it dangerously easy to overeat. Pro tip: trade them for pistachios or almonds. If you do eat macadamias, measure a serving carefully and avoid salted versions. 4. Pine nuts, the medication minefield. You'll find them in pesto or fancy salads. But pine nuts come with a list of problems. Why they're a red flag? Can interact with over 60% of common senior prescriptions, especially statins and antidepressants. May cause pine nut mouth, a bitter metallic aftertaste that can last for weeks and suppress appetite, a major issue for older adults. High in unstable polyunsaturated fats, easily oxidized, pro-inflammatory. Their small, slippery shape increases choking or aspiration risk, especially for those with dry mouth or swallowing issues. Some varieties have even been linked to accelerated age-related macular degeneration in emerging studies. Pro tip: skip the pine nuts entirely, or use sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds as a safer substitute in recipes. The power of one small habit. Here's the truth. You don't need to overhaul your entire life to improve your health after 65. You just need to get smarter about your small choices. What you put in your snack bowl might feel minor, but over time, it's either building your vitality or silently subtracting years from your independence. So here's what to do. Keep Brazil nuts, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios in rotation, stored in cool, dry places. Limit or eliminate peanuts, cashews, macadamia, and pine nuts, especially if you're on medications or managing chronic conditions. Be mindful of serving sizes, and always chew thoroughly. And now it's your turn. Have you noticed a change in your energy, digestion, or memory after switching up the nuts you eat? Drop your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else avoid a dangerous mistake, or discover a new daily habit that transforms their health. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a loved one over 65 who snacks on nuts every day, because it might just change or save their life.